gonna do something different on this one. Not another two-step, not a two-step, not another two-step, not a two-step, not another two-step, not a two-step. This beat drop, don't wanna hear you, ain't looking for them twerkers. Mommy, that ass waving, I'm a surfer. I don't discriminate, olive oils to big breakfast. It's a murder, Dreezy and Jeremiah, I'm catching the body. Coca-Cola, Bacardi, get horny about a molly. Probably feeling all your younger fingers on the string strumming. Balling out, keep my business red. Club Andre drumming, girl, you bugging, pull up my pants more. Get on that dance floor, you winning, but pussy I'm never cheering for. Turn it up.
Shit.
Wow. I love that beat. That beat.
Oh yeah, that was Joe Month right there. Not another
Joe
two-step. You already know. Holla at your boy. What's good? We back again, y'all.
We missed the week, man. We missed y'all.
Yeah. Did y'all miss us? Did you miss us?
Did you miss?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cool Hunter.
What's good, Joe Mizzy?
Your girl Egypt.
And the first lady.
And we back again. We gonna get into it because we missed y'all so much. We ain't gonna waste no motherfucking time. Hey yo, what's up with that? Our brother getting shot 20 times though in his own grandma's
crazy,
backyard,
man.
bro. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, brother.
goodness.
You know what I'm saying? That's just outrageous, man.
It is.
It is. Though.
I don't have too many details about it, but
I mean,
to
I
what
heard a little
read,
something. Go ahead, speak on it.
To what I heard from the grandmother, she was saying that he was just in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're not making yourself known when you approach this man. You don't say, "Put it down. This is the police."
Right.
You never gave that man a chance. I'm tired of certain officers being so afraid of the job that you took, that you sworn in, and now you're afraid to even give somebody a chance.
Right.
You know, and you're ready to execute them.
Right.
That's a damn shame to me.
It's crazy.
It's fucked up.
It is.
It's fucked up.
To say the least.
I mean, it's you know, it's funny how, I ain't gonna say funny, I guess funny is the wrong word. I say that too often maybe, but ironic, you know, they had the protest about, you know, teen mass shootings on the, you know, like 800,000 strong. We was talking about it, almost 1 million. It could be another million march or whatever.
Right.
And then right after that, you hear about Alton Sterling, police officers get away for killing another black man for no reason. And then right after that, another you shoot him 20 times.
20 times.
You shoot him 20
If
times.
I'm not mistaken, I think they both officers emptied the clip.
How
on
you
him.
shoot somebody that's not holding the gun 20 times and then you don't know if they got a gun?
How many bullets?
explain
How
that?
many bullets until the threat is over, my nigga? God damn.
What
bruh.
was the threat though?
It wasn't
That's
none.
what I'm saying.
So
It's like,
this is what I heard. This is what I heard about the shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what I heard. I heard that the Bama, they said it was an anonymous call to the officer. They said that it was some guy going around with a crowbar breaking into cars.
Yeah.
So from my understanding is the officers came up on him.
They lost sight of the suspect.
Yeah, but and they found the brother and they tried and they jumped out on the brother and the brother ran and he ran to where he felt safe at, which is his grandmother's crib, which he went in the backyard. I guess that's where he was going, you know what I'm saying? He probably was calling his grandma, letting him know he's about to, you know what I'm saying, turn himself into whatever. They came through, saw something in his hand and just unloaded on him. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And he dead. And my thing is, like, we know the game is fucked up and we know the system is flawed to the point where that shit not only does it happen too frequently, but they don't get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? The charges get dropped. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lawsuit settlement. Then they move on to the next story.
It's
you know
never
what I mean?
fair. I
they
mean,
put 'em
it's
in
like
another
regardless
station.
of what happens, you know, black men die, police get away,
Yeah.
and then it's like, you know, then you want to talk about gun reform for mass shootings at schools. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's amazing how all this stuff happens in the same week. Like how do you really address an issue when part of the problem is the people that's trying to solve the problem to certain people? Like if police are shooting people and killing them with no remorse, no regard, how you gonna talk about gun reform and not talk about how the police is using guns? They killing people.
Or just people.
That don't even. That's why I ain't say a race. I ain't say a race as I'm speaking right now. Like if the police are killing people, how you gonna talk about gun reform? But you got humans, which are police, with guns. That don't make sense.
But they
people are
supposed to be
people. If they got
protecting you.
guns
People that's
and they killing people,
Yeah.
The other crazy thing is you can't really like police officers go through so many like mental tests and physical tests before they can, get badged up. But there's no real way to tell who's really racist, who's really crazy. So like there's no way to fix it.
I mean, it's ways to fix
Humans
it.
are
Not no
manipulative.
time soon.
A
It ain't.
test
Well, I'm
can-
gonna tell you, my bad, E,
No,
but I'm
you're
gonna say, because I'm gonna tell you a way that I kind of felt like where the solving process, because I think too many times we look at it like it's something that's out of our control. And me, the way I live my life, I try to fix what I can control. You know what I'm saying? And the system, how it's created and how it's designed, is not something that I could put my hands on and control. But if we had a community. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say, for instance, that anonymous phone call was from a black woman in her black neighborhood that had true concern about her people's property getting broken into, right? Instead of calling, if we had a true understanding of who the enemy is, instead of calling the enemy to try to find out to give us justice or peace of mind, we should have a true community and have, like we once had, where that woman would have a number to one of the brothers that got respect in the neighborhood, that probably knew what was going on or could find out and would handle that. And I ain't talking about with violence, but I'm talking about where brother reputation is so reputable, you know what I'm saying, that he can go and talk to this brother without no violence being happened, because this brother right here might have been acting on his own on some emotional stuff or whatever. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like what we got to start doing as a community is understanding that we don't have a community right now, and the reason why
that's something real that really speaks to people though.
Yeah, real shit. And the reason why is because
Crisis Center for Emotional Mental People. You never know, because there's nobody that's gonna be normal in their mind just busting windows out. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So, I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, man,
on
it's
a different
fucked
level.
up. We need to stop being afraid of each other and start being accountable for. Let's reach out to each other, bro, because calling them ain't gonna help us. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the first time I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen before.
But with issues like police brutality and like police doing what they're doing in the way that they're doing it, I mean, you can't really call on people to protect themselves, because now you're talking about a whole different level of violence. So how do you really change it, on a larger scale? You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen this happen all over the country for the past who knows how long.
But self-protection is the best protection.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that's not happening. It's not like people shooting police.
Nah, I
But
know.
you know what else
I know.
too?
That's
I
true.
think people.
So I'm not telling people
That's
to
true.
do that, but
Nah.
it's not happening.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
think the white people should be policing black neighborhoods.
Speak on it, T. Speak on
That
it.
sounds
'Cause
interesting.
Speak on
They
it.
too scared. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to expect. They don't know the people in the neighborhood. I feel like people that grew up in that area or are familiar with areas like that should police those areas.
But see, I don't even believe they
But do-
scared. I don't even think
do
they
we-
scared.
but
I
do
think
we-
that's a cop out. I think they anxious to kill niggas. And
It
that's
might
some
be-
real
it
shit.
might be a
I know
mixture
that's
of
true to
both.
an extent.
Yeah.
It could be a mixture.
It could
I
be.
think she posing a great question, because like, do we have control over that within our communities?
Was.
Yeah,
Like,
we do.
Do we do no,
Over
do-
what?
Like our police departments and how they're populated.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
like how people work there. We know we don't own things in
Yeah.
our communities.
Yeah, we
How
don't-
many black police stations people own?
Yeah, we can't
own?
control
Well,
who
PG
polices
County have
us.
a lot of black officers.
I mean, that's
so
saying
here.
one thing based on the demographic. I got that
But
part.
it comes with hall meetings, suggestions, going to your governor, going to your mayor in those areas. They can even, that's a good idea. They can even suggest that. I don't think there's anything wrong with the suggestion
Nah.
that
Nah.
Because if you think about
and
it,
incorporating,
a lot of the black areas that have black officers, that doesn't happen.
What doesn't happen?
the shooting.
Police shootings and the brutality of black kids, a lot of that doesn't happen. Look at PG
And when you
County,
do, yeah.
Baltimore.
Now Baltimore cops dirty as a motherfucker.
Yeah, they're dirty.
They might be
PG
dirty, but
County
they ain't killing black. They ain't
So,
killing
like,
black
Cops
kids.
dirty as shit.
But that's why he said there's a different type of racism behind the violence too, because it's
Yeah.
happening in areas with the demographics.
It's happening in
different.
areas where people are
It's
not
everywhere.
protected. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's-
but
Yeah.
police killing black men all over the country. So
That's
we
what
can't-
I'm nigga. Black people are the people, bruh. Every other people have an organization that protects them. Black
not
people.
from police.
No, yes, they okay.
The police just aren't
Well,
targeted
that-
on like
that-
that.
But why
guy
you
just-
think they not though? Why you think they not? You think it's just coincidence why they not targeted them? You think that it's not already subconsciously put in their head that if they kill Lil Timmy, that Lil Timmy going to be related to some motherfucking lawyer and some fucking backing that's going to make sure that motherfucker and his family never work again? Come on, bro. You know how the
And
game
family
is,
got
bro.
money.
I mean,
Come
to
on,
an extent,
bro. We are not represented.
That don't explain 20 shots though.
Nah, nigga, I'm not.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you vouching for that.
What I'm
just saying certain things are more systematic. Just
what I'm saying is whether we want to accept it or not. With the systematic oppression, this is a jungle that we living in. And niggas are prey when it comes to police because police got the backing of America behind them.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't have, a lot of brothers go to court systems and they get court-appointed lawyers. They don't give a fuck about the people. But that's what I'm saying. It's financial. But we all, and because we're not supported, because we don't have the finance, we don't have property, we don't have things that are resources. So that's what I'm saying. We're prey out here to authorities. And that's something, that's an anxious thing. That's not about I'm shooting this nigga because I'm afraid. I'm shooting this nigga because I can. That's what we got to keep it real about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how I feel anyway. I don't give a
That's
fuck
good
what a
point.
nigga say.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
But you're able to be attacked like that when you're not necessarily an asset. When you're more of a commodity. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't understand certain things financially. That's why I always spin stuff back to economics.
But my thing is, and that's what we was talking about before. But when we talk about economics, that is a conversation that need to be had. But what I was trying to say earlier is, if we stop putting money as our God and putting that as value and understanding the value is in each other, dog, I shouldn't have no fear about protecting my brother or sister. I shouldn't be afraid about that. I should be willing to lay my life on that, and I should be feeling like my family will be okay with me laying my life on that because my community is going to take care of that. And that's what we don't have. And we could have that if we had more empathy. But instead, we looking for what we can gain off with each other right now because of how the system that trained us how to be piranhas on each other. We feeding off each other, trying to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And that's what keeps us. Nigga, you saw Planet of the Apes, my nigga. They said, apes together, fists strong. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, apes apart.
It's not that
my
simple
nigga,
though.
nigga, no, it is, nigga. But what I'm saying is,
that's all. My point is, as far as galvanizing and like you just seen the march, like that march.
That march
those
scared me.
teens,
That march scared me.
But that
my
march
nigga.
that those teens did is a march is a
lot.
march in America, man.
like 800,000
It's not
people.
stopping certain things that happen on a regular basis. We just seen this shit this week.
Yeah.
I don't understand the point of marches.
There's
anymore.
no point in doing that shit no more.
You don't understand
They ha-
marches?
I mean,
All
I
I'm talking about
understand
is
them,
doing
but
a different type of
They don't help
that type
nothing
of
at the end of the
collective
day.
effort. That was 800,000 teens.
Yeah.
We
But
can do that shit any day we want.
show the unity and how deep it affects American people. And I think it was very moving and very touching. So that shows how many people are going through it. And a lot of people that were out there were victims or had family members that were murdered or killed in these school violence and shootings and stuff. So I think it was very moving to me. So.
I mean, it's
moved a lot of
always
people.
it was-
moving and it's
yeah.
always touching, but what does it change at the end of the day?
It
doesn't.
does.
Right.
Certain things do.
It doesn't.
Well,
I
you-
don't think so. I think it's a
Not that.
temporarily emotional boost. It's something that people feel like it somebody might
People
took
been
something
marching
from
for
it.
years.
But
Yeah,
but I
well,
done seen
all
niggas
right,
marching
okay.
for all kind of shit, and this nigga still fucked up.
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
what
we
I'm
already
saying?
know, like, you know, certain things aren't effective, but it's what we tend to do. But
Yeah, but I don't think we should stop shit. I think we should
They shut
reinvent
down
shit.
basketball games now.
Reinvent it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They shut down
That's exactly what
basketball games.
evolution is about.
You gotta start hurting them in the pockets.
Yeah, that's
But
what you
that's
do.
what I'm saying, like-
That's
Hurting
what
them
you
in the
do.
pockets.
Tell them now.
But think about it, we live
Shit.
in a social media age too, so like our ways to communicate are different. Like the same way that those teens were able to come together like that in DC at the same time, we could do that for any cause.
Yeah.
So for an economic reason, you can be like, look, we're not going to spend money on this company. We're going to just, take it and spend it there. Like even from a standpoint of using a corporation, for example, this is something I've been thinking about, right? Like a random thought. Like black people spend billions of dollars a year on fast food, which is whack as
man.
shit. You know what I'm
Poisonous
saying?
shit. Go
So
ahead.
I ain't gonna beat us up for that. But like, let's pick a fast food company though. You can pick McDonald's, KFC, Popeyes. But look, we just not gonna go there for a year. Watch what happens to the company. I bet they
Yeah.
crumble.
Oh, yeah.
in 1 year.
Yeah. Because we the number one consumer race in the
That's
country.
all we do is eat.
Yeah,
So
we consume.
if we just take our money from one business and see how it makes it crumble, everything else is going to change off of that. They can be like, whoa, they just.
Mm.
I would love to do that, but I think
It's that simple. You can be like, I'm not going to buy Adidas. I'm going to buy Nike. I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to buy that. It's that simple.
It
You
is.
get
It is.
Aquafina or Deer Park. It don't matter.
'Cause that's something you can change right now.
It's something you can change right now. Don't necessarily hurt off of what you get. Like you can still get water or food or clothes.
Let me share a little
hold
story.
on, but
Oh, my bad. Go ahead,
the
sis.
thing with that is, I feel like a lot of us want to do that, and a lot of times when certain things happen in the country, black people get together and we get on social media and say, hey, let's boycott this or let's boycott that, but you always have those
Skeptical
one
niggas.
set of ignorant niggas that's gonna be like, nah, what's the point of doing that? That
Yeah.
ain't gonna make no difference.
Yeah,
And I
real
like
shit.
this place. I'm still gonna eat
Real
here. So
shit.
we not on one accord at the end of the day.
Nah,
We not. But we
We
understand that. Joe said something earlier too, and I know you agree with this. Is that like, even though we not on one accord, we still got to kind of operate that way in a sense, and kind of it's difficult, but
It's frustrating.
you know what I'm
sometimes.
saying.
Oh man, it is. It's very.
It's what we got to do regardless, though.
Uh-huh.
Like, even though we know that's not how things are, how are we going to change things? So, who are going to be the people?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's where
To
we
make
gotta
that
we gotta
difference.
inspire the eradication of fear. We gotta kill fear.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you what
what it
happened.
is.
A story that happened to me the other day that was so inspiring, and I never thought that I was getting inspiration at a fucking IHOP, my nigga. But I mean, look, it was my grandmother's birthday, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I said, Grandma, I'm gonna take you out. Well, her birthday was Sunday, and you know what I'm saying, I fucked up because I ain't call her nothing. So I was like, I was off Tuesday, so I was like, Grandma, I'm gonna take you out to breakfast. Come on, we go to IHOP. You know what I'm saying? So I take her out to IHOP. So when we go on the joint, IHOP packed. And I'm like, damn, it's a motherfucking Tuesday and shit. Like, how's it packed? So the joint packed. So it was an Ethiopian dude that was like the host. So he seen this, and this motherfucker was like, "Wait, how many?" I was like, 2. He was like, all right, this motherfucker tried to sit us in right by the bathroom, right? So I looked at my grandma. I was like, yo, you cool with this? So, but my grandma ain't say nothing. So the waitress came. She was a sister. You know what I'm saying? She was an older sister, right? So she came through. She was like, are you okay with this? And she looked dead at my grandmother, right? And my grandma was kind of nervous because she was put on the spot, right? So I was like, so I'm looking at her, but a long time is going. I'm like, say something, grandma. So she's like, no, I'm not cool with this. So the woman said, I didn't think so. She said, I don't sit us back here. And she pointed at her skin, right? And she said, I don't sit us back here. She said, come with me. So I came with her. So she, you know what I'm saying, sat us over there with a nice little section that. And I shit in the shit. And what I did in return was the bill that came up to eat me and my grandma was like $20. I paid the bill and then I gave her $20. You feel me? And I told her, she said, oh, thank you. I was like, nah, I was like, that's how we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Reciprocated that love because she didn't have to empathize with that. She didn't have to see that something was wrong and she felt like she wanted to make it right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we lack. On that right, that one instant gave me the inspiration to let that moment be infectious in my life and let me go in my life and have that same empathy. If I see a brother going through a hard time, or not a hard time, but just something that I could fix with me being empathetic. You feel me? Not sympathetic,
Gotcha.
empathetic. You feel me? So that's what I'm talking about. If we cared about each other, a lot of this shit we can change just off of caring about each other. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother
Yeah,
conversation.
that's like I said.
You feel me?
That's a mindset. So,
Real
you
shit.
know. But I mean, I think these incidents about guns and police and even the mass shootings, like the mass shootings, crazy too. Because I don't remember mass
Yeah.
shootings growing up, man. So who behind this shit?
This mass shooting.
Oh,
is
you
crazy.
think it's a massive plot? Like you
And
think
then,
it's
I mean, like, but think about it too. It's a difference in schools, man. Like in black schools, you don't see people running up with guns just shooting up everybody.
No, because we have metal detectors. And some of the schools,
Even in the schools that don't.
Some of the
All
schools.
schools don't. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
we don't
So
do
it's
that.
gun violence that happens. It doesn't happen in that way, in a sense, though.
Yeah, it
You know
doesn't
what I'm
happen
saying?
when you go in
I'm
there
not
and say,
discrediting
I'm gonna
life.
kill everybody
I'm
in
not
my
doing
class.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
You know, that's
Stuff
crazy.
happens, but like how do we have situations where there are people killing people? And I'm saying people, so, police. Not saying what race. And then you have other instances where your kids are getting killed and they ain't got protection. Where are you using your resources at as a
Yeah.
people? This isn't a hard conversation to have.
Yeah.
I just seen the other day, they passed like a $1 trillion defense joint or something that Trump not just defense, but a new budget. They building a wall and all that.
Yeah,
all this.
he was like, "This is the last time I'm gonna do this."
If you have your kids getting killed in school and your police killing people, you got money to spend.
You have
if you spending
that's
it on
$1
building a
trillion.
wall to keep people out of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't even make sense. So you
It
can
was
really
that
look at
and
the
get-
system and
keeping the
see that it
government
ain't
open
working.
as
for
Nah,
you.
well.
it's not. It's not.
It's not working for you. Do something different to change it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
And then
with
there
you
was
on
a
that.
guy that went into a meeting, a hall meeting, and he was like, "Oh well, he armed his students with rocks."
What the
man
fuck
was
was
like,
that
I
about?
heard about
He
that.
was
What
like,
the fuck was that about, dog?
He said, "Do you got slingshots
Like,
too?"
what the hell is that
Nigga,
supposed
what the
to
fuck
do?
is that going? What they Palestinians?
He was a
Nigga.
principal too.
Gonna stone them.
Nigga, we gonna
We're
stone a
gonna
nigga with a
stone
gun?
them.
Good luck, my nigga.
But like,
Yeah.
how is it that somebody walks up on like kids in the way that's been happening over the past couple of years, even just mass shootings? Because Vegas was a mass shooting, that wasn't necessarily kids. How does this? It seems to me like it started to randomly happen out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not to me. I don't think it's out of nowhere. I think
And
that's
and to not take it to that conspiracy theorist context.
uh-huh.
Another thing we were speaking about earlier though was like about how a lot of the violence in America is Americans against Americans.
Yeah.
There's no
It's-
terrorism over here
man,
that's
this shit is
from
getting
foreign
crazy.
people. It's from domestic.
Yeah.
It's us
Domestic,
against us.
yes.
So when we
White
talking
people the
about
terrorists, nigga.
They are.
when we
fuck
talking about
outta here.
fixing things,
Yeah.
how do we fix things where the problem ain't coming from somewhere else? It's
Yeah.
where you at.
Yeah.
Because just look at all the mass shootings. They're white.
Yeah. Like a motherfucker.
And they go to white schools.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will not catch them
Ha-
in a black area, in a black school.
Not saying that it can't happen.
Right.
Not saying
it's
that it
like,
can't, but it
doesn't.
doesn't.
Like, why
Yeah.
hasn't it? Is it happenstance?
I think
you know?
altogether, murder is murder, and like you said, this is becoming a third world country. It's
I said
crazy.
But I'm saying,
No,
I think,
I'm saying that.
I
Because
think-
it's not
I'm
just a
messing with
white
you. I'm messing
thing.
with
It's the people of the country that the people that are out here killing each other. We're killing each other.
But see,
We're
niggas.
killing each other. It's people of America. We're getting crazy. I
Oh.
don't know if it's in the water. I
Oh,
don't
it's
know
crazy
what's
in the
going on.
motherfucker, shawty. Crazy in the
It's just
motherfucker.
crazy.
But niggas need people. Niggas need other niggas to stunt, though. Niggas ain't going to school killing everybody. How the fuck they gonna stunt if everybody dead? Motherfucker, white people, they don't give a fuck about stunting. They like, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
kill
I
all
don't-
you
I
sons
don't-
of bitches. That's them niggas. Them niggas sick like that. Niggas
Yeah,
like, man,
white
I'm only
people-
niggas say I'm gonna kill a nigga I'm beefing with so I can
my
still
God.
stunt around everybody
Well,
else.
see,
I'm
like,
gonna
this-
kill
this
that
is the stuff I'm
nigga.
talking about. Like in the Las Vegas shooting, it was several people that said it was shooters from different places.
I know. But then there's people saying that that
So-
Sandy Hook shit
this-
ain't
this
even
is something-
real.
all right, so this
That's
is something I want to bring up,
I
right?
don't think that's a
To kind of
conspiracy
transition the topic, right?
Go ahead.
To keep it flowing though. Do you all notice the difference between the regular traditional media that we grew up on, you know what I'm saying, like the news, stuff like that, and social media and how you get information different ways, social media about the same thing and it'd be a totally different perspective? You know what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff we talking about, like we hear about wild, crazy conspiracy theorist types of things about these school shootings with the government behind them, stuff like that.
Right.
But it seems like certain things are happening all the time that are consistent, you know what I'm saying, that we're talking about. So is there really things behind them?
Fucking right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
always
Like,
say where there's smoke, there's fire.
all the
So,
time, you know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
but from a media standpoint, I think from social media you get a whole different perspective on some of the same things that you probably used to get a different perspective on news-wise, like from
Like
mainstream.
you probably
you
used
know
to
why?
believe everything you hear, but now it's like
Not,
I don't
mean,
know
maybe
if
some of
that's
that,
true.
maybe some of that.
No, I don't know.
But
But
it's
from an
because-
information standpoint, it's more information.
more
out
It's
there.
because
information. Yeah.
people have a
Misinformation, too.
platform now.
Some of it. You got more platforms, so people
So
can share
people
more
are
stuff.
more vocal about
Right,
what they
right,
think.
right,
Like
right,
before social media, I mean, you could just talk to your friends and family because they were in your immediate space. But now you have Twitter, you have Facebook,
You
you,
can
have
interact different ways.
Instagram.
Right.
You can
right.
interact with strangers across the world.
Nigga can shed lies like that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Lies.
Lies go global and shit.
Lies go glow.
Shit, lies going in with the fuck you was talking about, don't it?
Lies go, yeah, about this lawyer. Everybody, have you heard about the Beyoncé situation where somebody bit her at a party, and they were saying that it happened.
I seen
December
something that said it was Sanaa Lathan, though.
2017? No.
Why would she bite her though? Like, who the
No.
fuck would bite somebody though?
So
As a
what?
It's like
grown-ass
full like
adult.
this shit like a game of Clue or
what's her
something.
name? Tiffany
what, though?
Tiffany Haddish.
Haddish, yeah.
So she was at the party with Beyonce and them and a couple of other people, and she was saying that Beyonce had got a girl that was at the party bit her in her face. Beyonce ran to Jay-Z and was like, "This bitch." So when Beyonce came back later, I guess Jay-Z said, don't just leave it alone or whatever.
Okay.
She's high. She's obviously on something.
Okay.
So Tiffany asked her, Beyonce, did that really just happen to you? And Beyonce said, yeah. She was like, well, let's go and get this bitch. Beyonce said, nah, just leave it alone. Just let it ride. Just leave it alone.
Hold on, who was high though?
That's what everybody's trying to figure out.
Right.
Her clit is so tight.
Uh-huh.
Like,
What?
her clit. Click. I'm sorry, I said clit. Did I say clit?
I thought you said that. I say clit. What are we
Clit
talking
is so
about
tight
now?
That it's so tight that no one knows who this person is, and you're at a party.
No, they know. They just ain't gonna say.
They not
nothing.
not
Well,
disclosing
they're
that
not-
information because
they're
they gonna get their ass
disclosing this
sued.
How is this
information.
like
How tight is your circle? Have you ever been in a situation where somebody you was freaking down with could keep a secret?
Nah.
Nah.
Nigga, you can look at
Now,
First
that's
48.
interesting.
You can look at First 48. Tell niggas don't keep secrets. Niggas tell all kind of shit. It was Ray Ray and them. They shot everybody. I told them don't do it.
I don't even like.
I mean,
Man.
and
I don't even like
biting
watching
me in
First
my
48 no
face.
more.
That's
Nah.
I'm be telling
I
everybody
watch
that
Snap.
bitch. You right, Snap.
I watch Snap.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, you
That's
would
my
watch
shit.
Snap, too. That's that scary shit. Nah, bitches out here losing their mind and shit. Killing defenseless niggas. Hard-working
defenseless.
niggas. Hard-working
But I
niggas.
can't-
Blue-collar
I mean,
niggas.
Yeah, you can't take nobody with you if you committing a crime.
You know what the
Shit.
bad part about? I mean, I guess women. I can't say it because women deal with a lot of bad treatment from men. But it seems like they will never run out of stories for that motherfucker. Like,
For Snap?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a new one.
I think I know who did it.
Who did it?
I think it was Rihanna.
Why are you blaming the bad girl?
See,
Why
I
you
was-
blame? It's because she
I don't
bad girl
think
Riri. That's why.
I don't understand.
That's why.
I don't understand. See, what's weird about the talking point with this shit is like, why would somebody bite? Like, I don't get
It's a
this
sexual
shit.
thing.
I think it was
when
more
you're
This is
high
on
on
some sexual shit.
Nah,
And this
this
is
what-
why
this
it
what
didn't
happened.
go that far. I think it wasn't to where she bit her to maliciously.
Nah, they was
She
fucking
on-
around. They was
she on
fucking
some
around.
50
out there.
Shades
Yeah, I
blue
think she
shit.
was like,
Nah.
and it hurt her.
Beyonce probably like pinched her like somewhere, yeah, like and they made her bite her at the same time. They was doing something.
Oh my god.
Oh, this nigga here.
Here you go.
This nigga here got a
Some
vivid.
bullshit.
Got a
Normally it's
vivid.
Joe,
I
but
know.
now-
I know this
Nah,
nigga's
man.
shocking.
This is not even
He
real.
got the
No,
vivid
man.
sexual imagination
No,
and shit.
no.
Like they
Ain't
was
nobody
up
about to
there
randomly
biting
just
and
bite you at
grabbing
a
on
party.
each other
Yeah.
and shit.
You gotta
But
be
no, you got to think about it.
Where'd
This
she bite her at?
was a party, and
Right.
we said before that people in Hollywood do some crazy
Crazy
My
drugs.
shit.
nigga, you ain't never seen a
So
bitch so
you
mad you
never
can eat this
know.
bitch.
That's Beyonce.
But that's what I'm
whoever
saying.
the
She
woman
was
was,
like,
whoever the woman was, they was off the drinks and they was off whatever they
Nigga,
party favors was.
they was off
And
natural
she
life.
nibbled on Beyonce cheek and she probably
She
like pinched her
nibbled.
on. Yeah,
That's what. Yeah, you right. She probably kissed on the cheek. Probably was like,
That's
I
why
gots to
Tiffany
have
Haddish
this.
bragging about it. That was her, man. Like they was
Yeah.
about
Oh,
to get it popping.
I mean, if that's what happened, I don't
know
blame
about
her and
all
shit.
that.
Yeah, if she was on
Since
some
we
weird stalker
speculating, all we're
shit.
doing is speculating.
Yeah.
Talking about who
Beyonce
bit
was like,
somebody.
Beyonce said, "Don't do it, Tiffany. Don't beat her up. That bitch." Her words is, "That bitch is on drugs."
Right, that's some high party type
That's
shit. man.
everybody though. What the fuck? She done incriminated everybody at the party. Everybody at the party probably was on drugs and shit. Every
But
bitch in
Tiffany
there was
should have
high.
kept that shit to herself.
Right, why we? That's what I said. For her
First
to
of
just-
all, this is Beyonce. Anything that Beyonce has ever been
Uh-oh.
through has not gone public, except for that Jay-Z elevator situation.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, Beyonce keep her shit tight. Okay.
This is what I'm saying.
Just
You
off
got-
the respect factor, Tiffany should have just.
I don't know, but like the
I think
Jay-Z
everybody
shit
quiet.
has
came
the right
out.
to
That shit
disclose
did
it.
come
Like
out.
you can't.
But
Yeah.
he exposed
When you
that
get in that
himself.
party, you
Yeah.
can't talk shit or
That's
you
what
gotta
they
get
do.
sued.
Right.
Probably take your phones and shit.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But how tight is your circle? And have you ever been?
How
in a
tight is your circle? Is the question.
I don't have a circle.
Like-
I got a triangle.
Do you have a circle that you can tell somebody and they'll never tell shit?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I do.
Yeah, I got a triangle. It's only like 2
You
people.
said a
Nah,
triangle.
no, like
Tell
I-
me, have you had a dude
But I'm-
ever
you know what, I
growing up?
I'll tell you
that
something right
didn't?
now.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you something right now. This is how you define certain things, right? When you realize what money can't buy and you acquire it, your value system different. You understand what I'm
What the
saying?
fuck they gotta do with what we talking about?
What about you? Have you ever
This
had
nigga just
somebody
blew my
betray
mind
you in a
up.
circle?
What the fuck you talking about?
got lost.
Yeah.
Have you ever had somebody?
Y'all ain't let me get my random thought off.
My
man.
nigga, you bugged me out. She was talking about something totally different, nigga. You just hit it with, well, you know what? The system of the. My bad. My bad.
Are you
My bad.
high?
My bad.
What about
nigga.
you?
You want something.
Have you had somebody betray you in your circle when you said not to say anything?
Women get betrayed like that all the time, don't
Yeah.
y'all?
I'm telling you, I was about to
You're
make a
next,
great
you're
point,
next.
man.
My
Yeah.
bad. My bad, bro. I ain't mean to. I
Yeah.
done-
You
Go
want
ahead,
to
go
tell
ahead.
us the story?
No, y'all good.
I don't have no story. I know, like, at this point in life,
Mm-hmm.
my circle consists of 3 people.
3 people.
Four.
That's a
Including
triangle.
my man.
That's
That's
a box.
it.
That's a box.
Other than that,
It's not a circle. That's a box.
I don't.
He knows about
It's
it.
not-
I don't
wrong with
have
that,
many
though.
friends.
Nothing wrong with
That's
I
good.
keep shit because I learned my lesson. I used to be one of them girls back in the day who had like a group of 10, 12 girlfriends, and we all used to go out. But when you got
Mm-hmm.
people like a group that big, it'd be too much going on. People telling everybody business.
Everybody's
Somebody
But hold on, so what
hates
is it?
somebody else. Like it's too
So
much.
does
So
a
keep it
circle
close.
consist more of family members, girlfriends? What does a circle
It's
consist
just
of?
whatever,
Your
whoever you
trusted few.
trust.
Trust
Yeah,
the few,
yeah,
the
yeah.
people
Because
that
it,
you have in your
it can
circle.
have a
Because you can't trust family members neither. They
Motherfucking
talk
right.
shit.
You better talk that shit, E.
Oh.
You better talk that shit, E.
Oh my goodness.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Nigga. You
I
can't.
can't even
I'm just
tell
saying,
them
like,
that.
it can
I won't even
span
tell
more
some
than-
of my family members that I'm having a wedding, okay?
Nigga, his family members still mad at the nigga because they ain't go to my sister's wedding. You mad motherfuckers? I ain't even get married. Shit. What you mad at me for,
I
motherfucker?
sure can, Miss
Shit.
Ebony.
Hey, but go
I'm gonna
ahead.
tell you, I can keep
from
a
a
secret.
circle standpoint.
Me myself, I can keep a secret.
Okay.
But I have had.
Hold on, even
to
when you
separate-
mad, can you keep a secret? Even like if you keeping a secret for your friend and then she just totally pissed you the fuck off.
Yeah, if I felt that I needed to air it out, I would air it out to the person I was talking about, my man. I know he's not gonna ever tell
Okay,
me.
okay.
You can
Okay.
always
Okay.
tell your
Yeah,
man.
you can
stuff.
always tell your man.
So that don't count. That don't count.
He
then.
doesn't count.
Okay.
He doesn't count.
Okay.
But yeah, I had to separate myself from a friend before, and it hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt me because you feel like you've been friends with somebody for so many years that you could tell them your deepest, darkest secret. But
And they told your shit.
yeah, because they like to fucking talk too much.
Mm.
And I'm like, yo, I wish I knew that. Damn, I knew this bitch liked to talk, but I didn't think he was gonna talk about my shit. Damn,
See?
I mean, I
Being
was
naive.
entertained off of what she
Being
was telling
naive.
me.
Being naive.
Yeah, being naive. What
Uh-huh.
about you?
Uh-huh.
What about you? Have you ever?
You know what? I always knew from day one you couldn't trust motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. Now the thing about it though is with niggas though, it's always 1 or 2 niggas, and I think that's how niggas roll. Because when I used to roll with a bunch of niggas, it was still just 1 or 2 niggas that it was like these niggas I would really kill you for. Them other niggas, I would have to know why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I kind of move. But for the majority, my father taught me early in life, nigga, you trust me, nigga. You don't trust them niggas. You don't know them niggas. And I carried that my shit like that. And I ain't never been disappointed by somebody let me down because I ain't put no faith in man to begin with. You feel me? Fuck niggas.
Yeah.
But
Man, I feel like I got a great circle though.
that's what's up. And
I
you know
think
what?
you
That's
can-
a
I think
blessing.
you
Nigga right
I think you
now.
can build. You
That's a
can build
blessing.
But I'm
relationships
not.
like in different ways though. Like I think some of the ways is no different than kind of like romantic relationships. Like everybody you grow up with ain't necessarily the ones you're supposed to end with. You know, you got to see
Yeah,
Didn't I tell
real
y'all
shit.
about that
Reasonable
a few
fri-
weeks ago?
friends.
Real
See,
shit.
people in your life
people
for
that's supposed to
seasons.
kind of fit for certain
That's real
points and
shit.
times.
But
Yeah.
most people can't really. You know what? The thing about it though, the
Your
big
circle today
misconception.
might be strong, but it might lead to a better one in the future.
But the
you know what I'm
major
saying?
misconception is
Yep.
a lot of people think that they supposed to be the same forever.
That's my point.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's my point.
Niggas believe that to the death of them, dog.
So
Like,
if
I'm
you
still
gonna-
the same nigga. Like, that's
No,
why you
you're
ain't
not.
going nowhere, nigga, because you the same nigga. That's why you ain't shit, because you the same nigga, bruh.
yeah,
That
yeah,
you just, you
stuck.
cracked the case, my nigga.
He said you
But-
cracked the case. Just stuck.
Yep.
Yeah. It took me a while to realize that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like change is scary, though. You know what I'm saying? Change can be scary for people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So-
we talked about how fear controls people.
Yeah, real shit.
Fear can
Real
stop
shit.
a person from achieving anything, man.
Oh man, fear
Yeah.
stop people from
Anything.
achieving most things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's why it don't be because niggas is inadequate. Because niggas is too afraid to push themselves to the next level.
Even
you feel
try.
me?
Yeah.
Real shit.
Put themselves in
Afraid to
position.
lose,
Real
afraid
shit.
to lose.
Hey,
I'm telling y'all right now, yeah. on Viceland, I'm digressing a little bit. On Viceland, they had the little show like the party going show where they turned like all of the famous people into cartoons. That's what happened with that shit. Beyonce was smacked. There was a couple of it, it was high profile people in there was smacked. It was like a little bi-curious girl moment. I think like she got bit. Somebody seen it, but they probably didn't see what Beyonce did. I'm telling you, man, it was like some freaky wild shit.
More shit probably come out later on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time. Ain't nothing sacred out here, nigga. They telling everything. You know what I'm
trying
saying?
to piss off the beehive.
Yeah, nah, don't do that. Don't do that, nigga. Please.
Don't piss off the beehive.
Them motherfuckers is real,
I'm
nigga.
a part of the beehive.
Oh shit! I'm about to say
beehive or bayhive. I'm trying to.
It's beehive. It's just got a EY though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I ain't know. I ain't part of the beehive. I just fuck with Beyonce heavy though.
Hive. Beehive.
Yeah.
Beehive. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, hey, look, they gonna fuck. They gonna be all in your DMs correcting you and shit.
No, because when I was
that shit pronunciated right. It's beehive, Egypt.
I know, because I was hashtagging it and it didn't come up. And
Hey, you
I
know
was
what?
like, well, maybe.
You know, something I saw the other day when I was in the gym, my nigga. That I was like, I want to bring this to the forefront. Hey, yo, hey, big fella. I want to talk to big fellas out there. Hey, big fellas. I see you. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, big fella. I see you walking past the treadmill. Big fella, you going straight to the waist. Big fella. Hey, big fella, stop it. Big fella, buck that U-turn, big fella. Come back, get on that treadmill, get on that step ladder, work them pounds out, big fella. Stop putting the muscles on top of that fat, big fella. I've been seeing that. I be on the treadmill getting it now, right? Nigga, I be saying big motherfucker. I mean, I ain't talking about just big because they muscle. I'm talking about big fat niggas. Well, they look at niggas running and shit and they go straight to the waist. And I'm like, big fella, no. Big fella, no.
You gotta trim that.
Yeah, about face, big fella.
Cardio first. Cardio is always important.
Get that heart pumping. Get that heart pumping. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about the gym shit. I want to ask y'all. And I want if we can get some callers calling up. Soft stomach or hard abs on a woman.
202-652-0708.
What is sexy? Because
we need to open the phone lines up all the time.
A hard stomach is not sexy, my nigga.
I don't like 6-packs or 4-packs on a woman.
It's just not sexy to me.
It look manly.
Thank you. Manly like a motherfucker.
I don't even like a man to be that hard.
Well, I bet a lot of women would like to say they disagree with that.
I mean, that's
a man that hard is not a man that's working.
No, not down there now. Okay, get that straight. I'm talking about
just
the
fucking with it.
stomach and like I like a little cushion.
That's how I feel.
Cushy.
I want a woman
Smushy,
I can squeeze.
I
want to squeeze.
I like that.
I like both. But on a woman, I don't like abs.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm seeing women out. It's a lot of
I don't like bony
women?
guys.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying I like women.
Oh, look.
He asked the question.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm trying to get the answer.
I know some guys that like
Crazy.
that shit. They like women that got hard stomachs and shit. I'm like, why, nigga? You just like two nigga stomachs rubbing up against each other.
So you can date like a woman bodybuilder and be all right?
Oh, hell nah.
I've never had.
For now, we know you
hell nah.
I would like to think that if
you want to treat that bitch picking you up, sucking you off and shit. Nah, nigga, I don't want that shit. Nah.
What's the mother's name from Baby Boy?
From Baby Boy.
Yeah,
you talking
Jody's mama.
Yeah. Damn,
She's
I don't know
the
that.
way.
But she,
forget
but
her
nah,
name.
but she, I'm about to say you can't. She not a body bitch. She more like a
She did
fitness.
that shit.
It's like a
though.
sculpt.
But she's still,
Her name's not with an S.
She still get that work though, T. Don't front.
she's still manly.
She get that work. Hey, Shawty, holla at your butt. Hey, she still get that work.
But you just
know
said
what
you
I'm
ain't
saying?
like that though.
Right.
Listen. There are exceptions to the rule, brother. Don't
Yeah,
disrespect
I
the
know.
What's
exceptions.
the
to the rule.
exception?
I think
That
it's
chick you just
called-
talking about,
Hey,
Jody,
I
the
got
baby boy
you.
mama.
Soft sculpting. That's what it's called.
You know what? He's got the
There you
goddamn
go.
concept right. She got the goddamn concept right.
Okay,
You
here's
just made that
another
up, right?
example.
Hey,
What's
it
up?
sounds good.
With the woman that played Tina Turner,
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett. Do you like her arms and her
No, I
back?
don't. I
Too
fucking
manly?
don't. No. Listen.
Angela
No,
Bassett?
I do. No, see. Don't fuck me. Don't trick my words. She said, "Do I
Her
like
back.
her fucking back? I hate women
shoulders
with them
and stuff.
wide receiver backs. When they be
Yeah.
working out, they get that Dez Bryant back. I don't like that Dez Bryant back on a bitch. Listen, I like bitches soft. I like
It
bitches.
look manly, right?
I don't like
It
that.
looks
You be
very
hitting a bitch from the back and she looking back at you like she got a jersey on.
Oh my God, look at that.
No.
AJ
No.
Summer.
Yeah, AJ Johnson.
Is that her
Oh.
body?
That's
Oh,
AJ.
I'm not seeing it right
That's
now.
her.
Y'all got me
That's
fucked
not
up in the
it.
game. I'm not seeing it.
My
Yeah.
That's her.
Should I renege what I
Young,
said?
that
No.
looks like a strong
yeah.
roach.
Let me take it back then. Baby, don't get in my DMs though, girl. Don't slide in the DMs. My
She
bad.
look hard.
My
She
bad.
look like
Nah.
a roach that
Nah.
bitch
Nah.
12 toothpicks.
But she only looks like that when she's about to do like competition and stuff.
Yeah, she making them. She making that.
She don't
bread
be
doing
that
But see,
hard.
I follow. I can't think of her name right now.
Damn,
I
I
would
never
love to
knew
give her a
there was
shout out.
ridges up
She
there. It's
just
like,
finished
how
like a
muscle
competition.
she
She
had.
was looking good though, like one of them. But she wasn't that. Like her definition was different.
Nah, that's not.
Nah,
Women are
flat
beautiful,
stomach, I
all
can
different
deal
types
with.
of
They
ways.
are,
man.
they are, man.
From-
And if we was in a safari or something, and we was in, like, and I needed a
He's in a
woman, if
safari,
I needed a woman
and I
that
had
had
to
that
jump on
type
her
of
back.
yeah, no, and I'm like, listen, hold this spear as I hold this lion down. I would want a woman that got them type of sculpted muscles.
Now,
My nigga,
y'all said I
would
went off
want
the deep end
that.
earlier. I
Nah.
would've left early.
I need you to piggy me back.
Yeah,
By
That's
the
cut up
water.
like shit.
Hold
Now,
the
now,
spear.
I don't know about that.
You
That's
could
like
be back
Ninja
by
Turtle
the water.
Right,
cartoon
so you
shit.
couldn't date a
Nah.
bodybuilding
No.
woman.
Like that particular woman, I'm not attracted to.
no, no.
Yeah, she looks like a strong cricket or
It's
something.
like
I don't
fucking
know,
a man.
something.
She keeps
And
saying.
I don't want nothing reminiscent of that. Nothing.
She said a roach at first, then she said a cricket. I'm like,
That's like you
Said she
banging.
ate
That's like you
12
banging
toothpicks.
bitches that get barber cuts. Y'all go to the same barber and shit.
Now,
No.
some of those look good.
Yeah, but from
now,
behind.
Tamar Braxton's cut, I don't like.
But you banging that joint
Tamar
from behind.
Braxton
But
like
Amber
Magic Johnson.
Rose's cut, I love.
What
Like
you think her
everybody
fade remind
can
you of when
rock
you hitting it from behind? That's
No,
what I'm saying.
I know I couldn't rock no ball head.
Me either.
Please
Ooh,
don't.
I got
Please
a
don't.
flat back, no arch in my neck. I got a knot to the left.
Oh, Aries Spears
that
dead
bitch
ass.
got beat up. Yes,
You
my
stupid in the
Lord.
motherfucker.
But some of them box cuts look nice
I
on
could
someone.
not.
Some
Nah,
of
nigga,
it
no,
looks sexy.
no. You
hey,
don't,
go ahead.
You don't want that.
So
Hey,
you
listen.
don't like Amber?
Amber who?
Amber Rose.
Amber
cut.
Rose, her cut look good on her.
Yeah, like a newborn baby that came
whatever.
out.
Whatever, yeah, all right, whatever. But I'm just saying, if your fade close to the back like mine, it ain't gonna work between us, y'all.
Lord.
I'll tell you that right now. I like women that look like women. But I be noticing that in the gym, youngins they trying to get sculpted up. I'm like, why? Like, y'all getting dick like that? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a woman, bitch. Shit.
See, I want to be toned, but I don't want to be like
Everybody's
sculpted
shape ain't
and
supposed to be the
defined
same
like that.
That's true.
anyway.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
no.
true.
You got to be in shape for yourself. man.
That's true.
Yeah.
On the flip side, though, I want to tell
They gonna have
ladies,
to take what the hell
if
I
you
give
want to
them.
know if your man is a beta male or alpha male, take that nigga to the gym. Because I'm telling you right now, beta males get out the way. You be like, hey, nigga, I need that weight. The beta males be like, oh, I'm sorry. You see an alpha male come through, you can tell alpha male, bro. It's
That's how you feel when you in the gym.
hey,
like,
nigga,
this
hey, I'm moving niggas the fuck out the way. Hey,
this
cuz.
the testosterone Joe right
Nigga,
here.
you better believe it. Hey, bruh. It's niggas, you know niggas always size each other up, bruh. Don't stop
Yeah.
faking. Niggas size each other up. All you gotta do, ladies, bring your man to the gym. Get on your treadmill, lady. Watch your man go in the weights. If your man saying, excuse me, how many times you go on this joint? I'll just wait. You know you got yourself a beta, nigga. That nigga's a bitch, and you need to get yourself a real nigga that's on the bench press right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now. I noticed that, and I want to tell the women. I want to tell them. Beta males, don't get them confused. Take them to the gym. They get exposed quick. Quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping ladies out. I'm helping
Man.
So if
ladies
you
out.
want to find out if your man is a pussy
I don't
or
know.
not,
I mean, you know.
go to the gym.
Right. Planet Fitness nearby.
PlanetFitness.com.
I mean, if you really want
No judge zone.
If you really want to get
That's the
a,
wrong one.
good assessment, take them to the club, man.
Oh,
Niggas
nah.
is way.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah, that's not
to the
even
club.
fair. That's not even fair, bro.
Yeah, you
That's
definitely
not
can.
even fair, because I seen a nigga get totally disrespected
Man.
taking
See,
his
that's-
sister
see,
to the
now-
club,
now,
nigga.
this is something to talk
Oh,
about.
rest
Do
in
women
peace.
understand what it's like to go out with your woman from the standpoint of protecting, having
They
a
don't care.
fight?
You think they
No.
give a fuck?
Hold on. Let me tell you a
Give a fuck
situation that
about it.
Don't give a
happened to
fuck.
me.
You look like you. You look like you.
Oh, you
confused.
know she don't give a fuck. You know she like, nigga, you ain't bring
been
your
in that
gun.
situation
You should have brought your
before.
gun.
I've been in that situation on
It's such a hard
downtown.
thing.
I
What
think
happened?
Egypt cares though.
Hold on, let both.
I can
Go
see
ahead.
Egypt
Let me hear
saying,
what you
"Go in the car, Tyrone, go."
Let me tell
He
you.
wasn't even trying to
Let
be
me tell
with
you.
you.
Shit was crazy.
I
I'ma
was
tell
with
you
this
what happened.
dude I was
She was on
dating, and it was summertime. You know, summertime, at night, all the teeny boppers and the young, like the early 20 kids, they go down U Street.
Okay, getting
So
the
we
cracking
was down U
too.
Street, and I was hanging with this dude I was dating, and he was in front of me because it was so many people. So he just kind of walked and guided me. And this other dude, like, as we were walking by, he yanks my hand.
Oh,
and is like
shit.
trying to turn me around and like talking all in my ear.
See?
So my friend turned around and he like, what the fuck? And I'm like, he won't let go of me. Like, I'm trying to move. They ended up fighting.
Wow.
The police was called. We had to run to the car because we weren't trying to go to jail. It was just a mess. Like, Adams Morgan and U Street. In the summertime when niggas is fucked up,
Nigga.
do not take
Yeah, I
your
couldn't do
girl
Nigga.
Some dude
down
tried to
there.
steal my bracelet out down there one time.
God damn.
Do
Yeah.
not take
He
your
didn't even
girl
want your
down there.
number. He wanted
He
your
grabbed my
jewelry.
arm
Shit.
like he tried to grab yours. That's crazy. Yeah,
Nigga.
dudes is crazy.
Nigga, nah, I'm gonna tell you, I
Let me
seen a
tell you my
nigga.
story.
My man, I got a quick joint. My man took his sister. His sister came from. He just met her. Just met his own sister. Took her to they met at Adams Morgan. This mother,
Damn,
yeah, cause they
Adams
was they was
Morgan.
talking to it was on the internet and shit. They met up and shit, and then went to Adams Morgan. Met up. We all there chilling. We walking right by that little joint, Heaven and Hell. That shit been there. Man, it was like 10 niggas standing all together in unison, like they was a fake ass militia and shit. We walking by, nigga come and grab my man's sister ass, right?
Oh, they do that a lot.
Yeah.
Bruh, my man was like, nigga, that's my sister. So I'm already in, I'm like, it's 5 of us, it's 10 of them. Fuck it, let's just get that ass whipped. I don't care. So I'm like, nigga, let's go. My man seen all them niggas and he was like, and his sister was like, no, you don't have to. My man was like, we don't have to, Joe. Let's just go ahead. I was like, oh, you nigga. But I was like, nigga, if it was me, all them niggas would have died.
Wow.
Oh, I would have went to jail behind that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why women don't understand that shit. Y'all put niggas in all kind of binds and shit.
It was a hard decision for me to make at
Go
the
ahead.
time.
I know you got.
So at the time, my friend, we were dating, and he had introduced me to his homeboy. We was at what's that club next to the in Fort Washington. It's 2 clubs. It's like a sports
Martinis
bar.
and game room.
The Martinis. We was in Martinis.
Shit always get cracking up there.
And so I'm standing there, and he's introducing me to his friend. But his friend has like 4 other guys with him or whatever. So we dancing or whatever as the night progressed. I walk through the crowd, and I feel some guy squeeze my ass.
Oh yeah, he knew what he
So
wanted.
I look back, and I seen his friend that he had just introduced me to. So I was like, it had to be him or one of his dudes. I said, if I don't tell him and he saw it, or one of his boys tell him that this happened, and I don't say nothing, I don't want him to holler at me. So I'm walking through the crowd, and I said, I'm going to tell him. So I came back, and I said, Young, one of your homeboys just squeezed my ass. And I just feel it's very disrespectful. And this dude went off.
Oh yeah. That's how you do.
You talk about, I was like, oh my God, we about to get shot up in here tonight. I shouldn't have said nothing. So he started running the other way. And I said, where this nigga going? This dude is right behind me. He go to his cousin, about to fight his cousin.
Oh, this nigga fighting the wrong nigga. This nigga fighting the wrong nigga.
Dude.
Hey, God, you about to get killed by the wrong nigga. That's a wrong bullet.
I'm in the crowd. I was like, no, wrong person, no.
Oh.
So he finally heard me. His cousin like, nigga, what you talking about? They about to go outside and fight. I was like, Young, no, not him. And he was like, bitch, come on. He grabbed me he's like, you starting chaos in here. He was so pissed.
Yeah.
He should have got clarification
Fucking up
your
on who it
audition,
was.
This nigga
was
must have been
so
drunk. This nigga
pissed.
must have saw
Yeah.
doubles or something.
I was crying in the car as if this was my fault, but I'm the fucking victim. I'm like, this dude is making me feel really fucked up right now.
You gotta use discretion.
He was mad because he about to fuck the wrong nigga up. That's all.
He was
Right.
mad.
He was like, it was this nigga the whole time.
Yeah, we didn't go to the club together for a long time.
Did I tell you about-
I decided not. If I can't handle it, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
I'm gonna piggyback
That's
off of that.
smart. That's
I
smart.
can't handle it. I know I don't want no drama. I'ma just leave the situation alone.
Because
Because
niggas
it's
die like
only
that all
gonna
the time.
Yeah, it's
Niggas die
only
like that
gonna
all the
get
time. The
worse.
jail cells is filled with niggas that did shit in women's honor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was at a Redskin game one time.
Yeah, niggas hard.
Right? It was a white dude and a white girl.
Uh-huh.
And this was when the Redskins. It was probably like maybe 5 or 6 years. And they was like really, really slumming.
Okay.
Because I'm a Redskin fan and they don't always slum. I knew somebody was gonna say something slick.
Nigga, they been slumming since '91.
Fuck all y'all.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway.
My bad.
We all the way up
Those
top
Redskins.
because they had a bad year that year.
Mm-hmm.
So niggas get to talking shit drunk. Niggas still talking shit drunk. There's a white dude and a white girl walked up.
Okay.
White dude couldn't, he was too gone, so he got to disrespecting some brothers up there. And I ain't never seen nobody get knocked out in front of their girl.
It's funny.
I'm
That shit
talking
is
about
not. It's so
white dude.
sad,
White
right?
dude got to the
That's
point,
sad.
you get to touching
face
people.
You
when
see
he
how she
said
is?
it.
She don't give a
No,
fuck.
his
You don't give a
face when he
fuck.
said it was funny as shit.
You don't give a fuck. She saw nothing but laughter in this nigga's tragedy.
You know how you see stuff about to happen, but you're used to stuff happening to a certain extent. Like, they might be bluffing and shit. You might turn over. You hit it. And when you're in the stadium, sometimes when stuff hit the ground, they just shake.
Yeah.
They were like, boom. It's
Boom.
that
It's like,
loud
whoa.
noise.
Oh, that
yeah.
nigga hit the
I've
ground
seen a
that
body
hard?
fall like that.
I ain't
Oh,
never, it was
shit.
almost like Jason was coming. White girl was laying over top of him, crying, screaming. Security came up. And this is, when the Redskins is losing in situations like that, it's almost kind of like around the way, like on the corner in the sense up there. Like security come up there, see cuz knocked out. They kind of like everybody like,
Yeah. We ain't doing shit. Nah. I
What
used to work
happened?
with the motherfucker. We ain't doing shit. Yeah.
But he
That's
brought that on
sad. He
himself.
probably got brain
I'm
damage.
talking like she
and
was really, really
everything.
crying.
What you
was
mean he
knocked
brought
out.
that on himself?
That's not
The
good.
dude that got knocked out brought it on himself.
But
He
just-
was talking shit.
It don't matter, man. Like
I don't
you-
think he'd asked for that. though. Nigga thought he was gonna go home and get some pussy that night.
That's why you can't talk reckless
It
to
didn't
anybody.
happen that night,
'cause you
then.
get knocked the fuck out. And
That-
then
but
your
he
girl
was-
be crying. Looking all stupid.
What's probably worse, getting knocked out in front of your girl or getting knocked out in front of your kids?
Damn.
Yeah, girl.
kids.
Nah, I think that'll damage
Your
your kids'
girl.
relationship forever.
Kids.
Nigga. Your son, if you especially if you a dad that whoop ass and then you get
It
your
don't matter
ass
if you're a dad
whooped.
that don't whip ass. You can
Well,
be a
I'ma
fucking
like,
soccer
son,
dad. You
this
can be a
is
soccer
lesson.
van dad.
You're not gonna win every fight.
Yeah.
Every fight. Son. This is a lesson,
Right.
okay?
No,
You might
no,
get your
no.
ass kicked. You can't
Strongly
say that to
disagree.
your girl. She gonna be like,
strongly disagree.
I think I need to bring the taser and
You
the
cannot
knife
get
next
whooped in front of
time.
your children.
No.
Nah, I agree with you.
If my
No.
nigga act up and be like, don't make me go call Ray Ray around this
See,
bitch and knock your
I
ass
told
out.
you she's cold blooded, nigga. That's some cold hearted shit to say to a nigga.
Your girlfriend, your wife, your woman, your baby mother, she done seen a nigga get knocked out before sometime in her life.
Oh yeah, you
Your
right.
kids?
You right. They love daddy, nigga. Daddy is Superman. Daddy got beat by little Benny.
"You're a warrior,
Little
Dad.
drunk man at the store. Right.
You a warrior.
Nigga,
you
yo-
get knocked out.
Yo, nigga hero died in front of him. No, nigga.
Daddy, we gotta call you diaper
You
boy
cannot
because you
Even
see
pissed on
Superman
yourself.
got kryptonite, right?
Nah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a-
what?
But
Oh.
they don't associate that with pops.
Yeah.
If you get knocked out in front of your kids, it's worse than getting knocked out in
Because
front
I
of
think
your
if you fight, if you get knocked out in front of your girl and
Unless
you
it
was
happened at the
fighting
same time.
and you was putting up a real good fight, I think y'all can go home and you can get some good love making.
Yeah,
But
if you put up a good fight. But
Yeah.
if you just got knocked out cold,
but nah, because I seen
Your
women.
kids are gonna remind you.
I think
of
a
that
good
shit.
woman
Your
would
girl
respect
gonna
a man that
remind
go out on his shield. I think a good woman would, no matter
Yeah.
how the nigga
You defend
got, if he
yourself, it
defending
is what it
himself and he
is.
got his ass won. But I think if you like
win some, you lose some.
stop, and the nigga just keep hitting you and you screaming for life, I think you
I
probably
think
lost
we
your
both
bitch.
gonna walk
Yeah,
away with
you
black
lost
eyes
me.
because I'm gonna jump in.
But it depends though, because some women need to
I'ma
jump
jump
in
in,
too.
yeah,
we
I'ma
need to
jump
in.
cut this bullshit
Whoa,
out. See,
no,
she said it though.
I
See,
am.
look at her. You see her?
Whoa, let me tell you right now. I'm gonna
First
tell you
lady go
right
hold
now.
that phone.
If my woman ever jump out there and fight with me, we're done. It's over.
why though?
Cause I'm a motherfucking man.
This
That's why.
nigga, man.
And you know what? No.
you
Listen,
talking
What
listen,
happened to
about,
that
man?
growth we saw?
listen. No.
Now, this is
fuck-
something we
hey,
never ever talked
listen,
about ever.
Listen, let me tell you right
Hold
now.
on.
Let me tell you right now.
said-
I told her. Listen. Let me tell you right now. I told my woman this before. I said, check this out. If you ever if you see me ever in a situation, right? And let's say we outnumbered, right? And the best option is for me to walk away. You know what I want you to do? She was like, stay with you. I said, wrong motherfucking answer. You walk away. She said, what She said, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm going to the outnumbered nigga. I'm going to the niggas. And she was like, why? I said, because I'm a
what type of
motherfucking man.
fucking PG-13
I'm a man.
movie is
no,
this,
nigga, I'm a
man?
man. No, listen. See, you not Joe. You don't
think he
understand.
got kryptonite
You-
and
nigga,
shit.
I'm a
Right.
god.
Exactly.
I'm a god. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't want to be sitting there sharing no motherfucking ice packs with your girl because both of y'all can't fight together. Okay, that is a bad look
Now,
for the
Both
whole
of y'all
nation.
can run if you're smart. If that's what the situation calls.
Look,
I'm not
I'ma tell my girl,
saying
go
I
get the
would
car.
never jump in it.
All I'm
It would
saying
just
is,
depend on the situation for me.
if it's 2-on-2,
What she gonna swing her purse, nigga, while you sitting there missing jabs? It's a bad world star video, nigga.
My nigga wouldn't even want me to jump in.
That's what a real nigga would not want his woman to
Depending
jump
on
in.
the situation, I would, but he wouldn't. He would feel a way about that.
Yeah,
but
come
fights,
on.
but fights could,
Yo,
But
call
he
up on
wouldn't
this
break
shit,
up
y'all.
with
a
you.
fight can
Call
turn into
up on
death.
this
You
shit.
never
It
know what
can.
happens.
What's the number? E, what's the number? Spit the number one time.
202
A fight can turn into a
652
situation where somebody put a knife or a gun, like-
0708. 202 652 0708.
Call up if
But
you
if
think
that's
your
the
girl
case,
should be out there
then
fighting
what
with you,
I didn't say
or she shouldn't.
I said do what
I
the
want to
situation
know about
calls
this
for.
shit.
That's
But
what
you
my
don't know what
philosophy is.
people
Do
got.
it, do it
Right,
exactly
right,
on both
I'm on.
sides. All I'm saying is, if the situation calls for your girl to jump in and for y'all to win, then you got to go for the win. You got to get fucked up.
So hold on. So you mean to tell me, what scenario? Tell me, Hunter, right now. What
kind of
scenario
scenario?
Even if
is
I'm
you gonna
sneaking
need
up on
your
a nigga
woman's
like,
help
"Dad,
for the
I'm
win?
gonna
I want to know right now.
If it's two couples walking, let's say it's two couples, random. This is like a random quick scenario.
We're not. No. Not if she motherfucking fighting a woman a fair
No,
fight.
no. I'm talking about, let's say it's two couples walk past, and your girl see her ex, cuz like a football size type nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He feel a way about it. He might, I've seen niggas that's OC upstairs. They might, who knows what's going on?
Yeah, he might got
he
hit
might
too
try,
many
he might,
times
man,
in the
fuck
head.
that nigga, man. Like, woo, like even with the girl beside him, he might just kirk on you.
Yeah.
That's what
you
like,
know what? That's an
That's
ass
when the
whipping you
girl
gotta
would-
take.
Like, if that was me in that situation, if I was with my current nigga and my ex came by and was like, fuck that nigga because he
Man,
saw
that
him
shit
with
happens.
me,
Like, everybody don't do the
I
honorable
would
thing.
correct that because I know him.
Right, but you ain't been
I
enough
wouldn't
to.
expect,
See, she not understanding that as a woman.
my man to.
Right,
I mean, he would, but I would jump in that because I know
Right,
him.
okay,
It'd be
so at least
different
the
if it was
effort-
a stranger.
Right.
Nah.
It depends on the situation. It just depends.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dog.
It depends on the situation. I'm not going to tell my girl to put herself in a situation where she predetermines anything. I want to look at it the same way I'm going to assess things.
But my nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
Why is niggas afraid of getting an L? A L is a part of life.
That's part of what I'm saying.
My nigga.
You don't just tell your girl to fight with you regardless.
My
Or you
nigga.
don't always necessarily go fight for your girl regardless. I've seen people put themselves in domestic violence situations where they take an L and then people get back together.
Yeah, y'all, man, I've seen that too, and that's fucked up too. Niggas go out
In
there,
different ways.
put their life out there on the line for somebody and shit, and they get caught up with some charges, and the couple back together fucking and shit, fucking and fighting,
So-
He
Doing-
said fucking and fighting.
fucking and fighting, doing what they do best and shit.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Well,
this hour done sped by though, man. It's 22, man. We
We got a couple more minutes left though, don't we, G?
It is.
Well, I want to say
I thought it
what
was.
I saw this Netflix
What?
Roxanne Shante.
Oh,
I
you
ain't
watched
watched
that
the
joint?
movie.
I didn't
watched
I ain't
Is
watched
it good? Is it good?
I gotta watch it.
It was really,
I
really good.
think I got a little cousin that
It
play
was
in that
really
joint.
good.
If I ain't mistaken though, shout out to little shorty, little Drew. I think she play in that joint. It's a little girl in that joint that be singing like shit and shit. So
Yeah.
shout out to her, man.
So it was. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but
But it was
you guys
good, though.
go and
I need
watch
to
it
watch
on
that.
Yeah, I heard
Netflix.
it was
Roxanne
good.
Shante.
That's what's up.
It was really good. I didn't know. It was a surprise at the end that you would have. I would have not known.
I think I heard. I know it was a surprise, but I ain't even gonna spoil it.
I
for
don't
nobody.
even want to spoil it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But that's what's up. It's about her life, right? It's about
It was
or her little beef that she had with the group.
Man, it was about her life. I want to say one thing. Can
What's
I say
good?
one
Talk
part?
that shit.
She had a son, her first child.
Hmm.
The man that she was dating made her pay him $10,000 to get her son back. That was so fucking crazy to me.
He would have died.
Yeah, she didn't want. She didn't. Yeah, she didn't want
it's
that
one
to
thing I don't play
happen.
with, it's
But
my
he
money
made she
my
got
family.
$10,000 and paid that man so she can get her baby back.
Damn, nigga, that's almost sound like it's not even a real story. Like that don't even sound real.
I
That shit was
definitely need to
crazy.
watch that because
That shit was
that's
crazy.
something like
Yeah.
That should have been happening. You know, she's been like powerful in like early female hip hop.
She don't really
she,
get her
was.
props. She don't
She
really
always
get her
get
props.
shitted on, and I don't like
She
that.
don't
And
really
she
get her
was.
props.
I didn't
I
even know
really-
she was that young.
I didn't know
Yeah.
neither.
But,
She was
but how old was the dude she was fucking with?
That
Was
nigga
she really fucking
He was
with
a
him?
predator.
Though? Was she really fucking with him though?
It was on some R. Kelly
Yeah,
type shit.
Oh,
yeah,
word?
it was some R. Kelly stuff. Well, she met him when she was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they started dealing with each other probably when she was 17, 18. And he looked like he was in his 30s.
Oh, this nigga.
Like, he looked like he was old.
Yeah, this nigga was getting
And
it. Shit.
it was the craziest
I was about to
thing.
say, what, he
don't
20?
crack.
That ain't bad. I was
Black
about to try to
don't
make an
crack.
excuse for he 20,
But,
dog. Come on, man.
It was
30,
a good.
shit.
It was a good. It
Shout
was a
out to
good
Roxanne,
movie.
man.
Shout out to Roxanne.
Legend,
Shante,
man. You know what I'm
because-
saying? Like that brings like kind of like kid memories back. So the fact that we seeing people kind of continue to see success is
And
know,
they
it's
didn't
inspiring.
beef
It's a
like
beautiful
that back
thing.
then. When
It was different.
It was
different
It was
when it came-
competitive about the craft.
Yeah,
It wasn't about.
But they were still united, like Sparky
Yeah.
D.
Mhm.
She was another rapper from back then too.
Okay.
She's in the movie as well, and she made a statement. She was like, "Look, young, we battle and shit, but that's a job. But we
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
We trying to make it the same.
It's a
way.
sport. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that was deep. That was a good point in the movie. I'm not gonna spoil you. I'm gonna let you see that. So
Nah, that's
that was
what's up.
something that some of our hip hop ladies these days need to understand. Unite. Stop battling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's gonna be battling, that'll be like a game. But in real life, try to stay united. Shit
Mm-hmm.
is not that serious. You all trying to get the same paper at the end of the day.
I can feel you on that shit.
Right?
On that note, I think we about to head on
That's
out.
the end.
Yeah, I
I
think
know we had
about-
a couple minutes left,
Yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying? We had a fun
it's
show.
22, man.
We
So
had a
we
fun
picking
motherfucking
things
show.
up, man. You know,
Hell
we
yeah.
about to bounce back, man.
Hell yeah. Ain't no bouncer. We bounce back with a strong
Bouncing
day.
back.
Had a lot of laughs, and we gonna keep coming with that entertainment. You
We
feel
missed
me?
you guys last week.
Yeah,
I
we
hope
really
everybody
Hey
did,
was
man,
safe.
when we gonna see Miss Oakmill?
Oh yeah, we need Miss Oakmill. We need Miss
I
Oakmill.
know Miss
You know what
Oatmeal
I'm
said
saying?
she was gonna come by.
And we need to have a real nigga church session in here
Miss
one day.
Oatmeal will come by
You know what I'm
next
Real
saying?
nigga church
Yeah,
session.
we had a
What do
real
that
nigga
mean?
church session. You know, where Joker just talk to the sermon to the real niggas and shit, and they have my Deacon Hunter, you know what I'm saying, sit there and bless the church with his sermon too, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of real shit that we be talking about, especially before y'all get here, we be out there spilling church.
We might
Yeah.
give y'all a couple
I'm
couple
trying
things
to
over
say,
the next
before
couple
y'all
weeks.
get here, we be hitting them, you know what I'm saying?
I said,
Oh, and we got the choir right there. Oh shit, hey yo, we gotta make that happen, dog.
The first lady here.
I mean, yeah, you the first lady. We got the woman
Crown
on the choir.
360 choir coming, baby.
Pastor Mom. Pastor Mom. I'm gonna say Pastor Plate.
Lord,
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him, Pastor.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
good night. We love you guys.
Till next week, y'all. Holla.
Good night.
Ah.